So first step about chess, white always starts. So black won't start. White always starts. And the second is you can move 2 forward or 1 forward, only on your first move. So only when you're on the second line. If you are like here already, you can't move more because you're not on the second row. Black and white also can do that on any piece. And this is actually the easiest level, the pawn game. So we're gonna play like maybe, for example, it's like this. Okay, and I didn't move that. This. And then pretend maybe I took one of your pieces. Maybe we play like that. And then, so if it's already like this, then like the first pawn to get down here, then wins the game. Okay, so let me make it back first. Yeah. So, how you take the pawns are actually, if a pawn is right here, you could take it. And pawns only take sideways. They don't take like this. They can't take it. Yeah, they can take it right or left. The second thing is, if for example it's like this, then you cannot, if like this is your direction, then you can only take forward. You cannot take backward. And that's basically all you need to know about the pawn game. And bye. So this is lesson 2 right now, and it is skills. So you cannot actually move sideways or backward. So you can only move forward. But you can actually move sideways if you like take something like this. Then you can do it. But on your other moves, if there's nothing right there, then you can't. So actually the second skills that you have is, if you take this pawn, for example, then you actually need like something in the way. For example, there's the second pawn that it takes me back. So you need a kind of skill. Like me, if this guy takes me, oh, it was supposed to be here, then I take him back. And I actually really like this move because it's very fun to do, and you can actually win a lot of more. Yeah. If it's like a chain like this, 4 in a row, and this guy's right here, it takes. Yeah, that's basically it. And if you do it like this, it'll be even better. Like here. Take. I don't really know what I was getting, but anyway, what you need to do is you need to protect your pawns from getting into the way. So that means, yeah, that's basically it. Lesson 3. So actually, the first pawn to get down will actually win. So both of our teams, if it get down, then they win. But you, mommy, you better watch out, because if you move here, I'll take you. So you better not move this pawn, and you better move this pawn instead. Yeah. So in this condition, so if mommy want to move, then it's actually good to actually move forward here. Because if you eat this guy, then I eat your queen back. And that'll be a nice trade for me. Because you get only 1 point a pawn, and I get 9 points. So see what you want to do. This is lesson 5 right now. And this lesson I'm going to teach you the names of these guys and also how many points they're worth. This is called the pawn, and it's worth 1 point. And these two, this one's called the knight, and this one's called the bishop. And then they both worth 3 points. And this is the king, which worth 4 points. This is the rook, which worth 5 points. And this is the strongest which can move in any direction, how many spaces it wants. The queen, which is worth 9 points. And actually, all pieces are like that, black and white. This is lesson 6 right now. Oh, guys. Okay, this is actually lesson 8 right now. And here, so I'm going to teach you how they move this time. So first up, the pawn again, which actually moves forward, 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 forward all the time. It never goes backward. You can't. And if it takes something like, for example, like this, then it can take sideways only. So it can take here, here. It cannot take backwards also. Okay, let's get this guy away for a while. Next, the bishop. So this moves diagonally. It can move backward, forward, but only diagonal. It cannot move anything else. If it's like this, it can take it. It can take it any direction. And then, let's move this aside also. And here, this is the rook. It can move in straight lines, sideways, and backwards, in straight lines. But it cannot move diagonal straight. It can only move straight. And here is actually the hardest one, the knight. It moves 1, 2, side. 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 I can move in any direction, but 1, 2, side. 1, 2, side, like that. Oh, it can actually go in the different direction also, like 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 2, like that. Next up, we have the king. It can move in any direction, but only one step at a time. So it's pretty weak. But it's already worth 4 points, as I said before. And here is the queen. It's literally like the king. It can move in any direction, but it can move how many squares it wants. So, for example, this is the board right here. And then maybe this can move straight, then it can move all the way here, it can move all the way here, and any direction as far as it wants, but not off the board, of course. So, for lesson 7 of chess, it's a strategy. There's only one strategy for this video. I'm going to show you right here. So you're probably wondering, what is this? It's en passant, like this. Whee, whee. And this pawn is the left one, which is good because they took over 2 pawns right now. Okay. And that's it for strategy right now. That's it. Yep, that's basically it. Time for lesson 10 later. Okay, this is lesson 8 right now. So basically, this is the king right here. And if you lose your king, that means someone maybe takes your king away. You lose the game. And there's actually a way that you can do something. Like, for example, this is your king right here. And that's actually my board right there for chess, but anyway. I'm going to show you the real one later. You can do it with rooks, which I only have 1. I need to take 2 right here. Okay, people keep... Okay, never mind. So pretend there's actually a white king right here. Pretend there's a few steps. So what you need to do is push it to an edge. An edge. So if, for example, this is the edge, okay? Then you need to push it from here. So you need to get it up. So for example, if this guy's right here and you need to push it towards that way, then you need to push it up to its level and then put one below it. So it has no choice but go up. When it goes up, and then you take this one and go here. Or you take that one and go here. Then maybe if it goes here, then oh no, on his next turn, he's gonna do it. And he's gonna eat. So if you just do this, then he doesn't really notice that he eats it. So what you need to do is move it to the other side of the board. Yeah, like that, basically it. And then when you go right here, and then you go up, and right there, and then checkmate. Let me tell you something. Check is actually like this. Check is actually like this. If it's checking your king, pretend this is the white king, okay? And then this guy's checking it because, yeah, get it? Because if it like this, and then they're like pretend these are other white guys right here, and then if it moves right here, then it's not in check anymore. Well, basically, this is the knight. It's supposed to move 1, 2, 1 to the side, but just showing it. But in real life, you actually have to do it good. And this, and then maybe like this, it's check. Again, so I have to move it here again. But this is not because, yeah, if you go here, then this guy takes you. So this is actually checkmate. Well, just for some reason. But check is basically like this. White king, for example, this is black queen, check. Yep. And checkmate, I told you, is when the king can't move, and stalemate. I'm going to show you. So, stalemate is like when none of you can move. So, like, I actually don't really know how to do stalemate, but just pretend these are all white guys right here. And the king can't move anywhere. Yeah. Pretend these are actually all pawns, okay? Because I know they can actually take it. Yeah. Basically. And like that, then it's stalemate. Because these guys can't move, and maybe there's another layer right here or something. And then it's stalemate because both of them can't move. Then it's a draw. Yep. And that is basically it for all chess. And I hope you enjoyed this very long video, actually, which I tried to teach you guys chess. And that's it. And bye.